Better season, Arsenal or Spurs?
But we did, of course. We did.
Robbie, I don't want to answer that question.
Nah, come on. you know what? Come on. There's no point in dipping for this.
I can't even spell, meanwhile.
No point in dipping on this one. Come on, let's just say
Neither.
Spurs fans win the Europa League, they'll say they've had a more successful season than us.
That's if we don't win.
If Chelsea win...
What if we win it?
If Chelsea win the Conference League and we don't win the Champions League, they'll say they've had a more successful season than us. But I'm sorry, I'm not buying it.
We did.
Robbie, I don't want to answer that question.
We did. Say?
I don't want to answer the question.
We did. And can I just add on that thing before we get off it? With the Tottenham thing, if we finish that low, people would want Mikel be gone already.
Of course he would.
So I can't understand how they've had a better
season. Do you give them credit for what they did?
I could not give a damn. Give them credit for. Did they give us credit for winning the league too? If they gave us credit for winning the league twice a while, then yeah.
More successful season than us. But I'm sorry, I'm not buying it. I'm not having that at all, right? Because number one, we're not in the Europa League because we played too good to get into the Europa League, right?
Yeah.
So we can't win the Europa League. Exactly. We're in a competition that to win that is harder.
Absolutely.
Right? So I know people will say, how can you win the Conference League where I've never heard of, no disrespect to that team, but that team that Chelsea are playing, I've never heard of that team in my life. Yeah. Sorry, we're not in that competition.
Exactly.
That competition is below us. You can't say, because we're in the Champions League.
The highest of the highest.
And Spurs and United, we're not in the Europa League because we qualified in a higher competition. So if you win that, you haven't had a more successful season.
Of course not.
I think you could
in North London, Spurs are having their open top bus parade. It should finish soon, actually, starting at 5:30.
I mean, I don't care. Just hold your hands up. We're bothered. I'm bothered that they've won it. And if I be really honest about it, look, it's a cup competition that we couldn't even enter. All right, you know. So, but I a few of my mates have been on the phone and whatever, like, you know, none of them were worried about 21 defeats when they were celebrating that yesterday. None of them. So, you know, they're in a little bit of a different position to us, but 17 years, you know, let them have their moment. You can only beat what's in front of you. I get in all this that they've played crap teams, they have, but at the end of the day, you can only beat what's in front of you. They've done that. And at the end of it, they've picked up a trophy, and I don't care what anybody says. You know, I think...
Undivided, Scran United. Let me tell you this about them, yeah? 3 man like Morgan, we've beaten you. Them man have been turned over like a mattress, rude boy. You know, like that. And I am here for a final. Us Tottenham fans, we ain't seen a trophy in like 17 years. 17. Babies are born, they get their national insurance card, and they get a job. And I ain't seen no piece of silverware. All of that will change today, bruv. You know what I'm saying? My voice is gone. I need a bro. As long as my name's expressions oozing, we are rolling in to the Spur Bilbao, and we are going to get a result. Forget about Ruben scammer him. Forget about Ruben hammer him. Forget about all of that. Yeah? Let me tell you this, yeah? Ruben hammer him, you're leaving with nothing but your son's trousers, because we...
Why did that happen?
You haven't won it for 55 years. 55 years. Right. 55 years. All right. Listen, let's get it. No, I want to get the same James. Right. Hold on.
I'll Skelly into midfield because I didn't want to lose what Declan Rice does for us in midfield. Not only do we lose Thomas Partey in this game today, by the way, he's got to take a lot of play for it.
1 second. So who would you have played as?
I've told you how many more times I've got to fucking tell you. Skelly in midfield, Declan Rice stays insane.
No, but where's?
I'm saying wherever fucking holding midfielder, Rob.
So Lewis Skelly's holding midfield.
Midfielder, Rob.
So Lewis Skelly's holding midfielder.
Holding midfielder, yes. Declan Rice doing what he's doing.
When's he ever played there?
That's his position in the league and all that. Now,
When have you seen him play there?
when I've seen him playing, he's played it every fucking week in the youth team, Rob, like every
this ain't
week.
the youth
Have you
team.
seen him play fucking left back? When have you seen him play left back until he's fucking done it this season?
Lee.
Don't make excuses.
Lee.
Do not make excuses.
Calm down, right?
Fucking right.
Our manager again disrespecting a female reporter after the game. Our manager sitting in the pre-match press conference waffling about XG. Yeah, how about expected piss-offs, mate? How about that? Oh, first opportunity to drop Declan Rice because he's injured. You dropped him. First opportunity to drop Urian Timber because he's been playing injured as well. You dropped him. Actually crazy, that is. But don't worry, guys. Doesn't matter that Spurs have got to a final and I'm jealous. Doesn't matter Man U got to a final and I'm jealous. Chelsea final, I'm jealous. Palace final.
As I said, the second bottling for me was on the pitch today.
Yep.
They bottled it.
Yep. Your door mentioned that young fullback getting a start. They didn't.
Pushing for the deal, scouting the player, weighing up the options, monitoring, discussing. They appreciate the player, edging closer, studying, exploring, flirting, leading the race, targeting, prioritizing, considering, keeping tabs on the player, agreeing personal terms, following. He's a concrete name. Luring, gauging, in love with. How many more buzzwords do these journalists?
Yes, welcome back to the show, Bailage Sports Entertainment. It's been a while, people. It's been a while. I do sincerely apologize, I do sincerely apologize. Life be happening over the last few days. I wasn't able to upload over the weekend. I wasn't able to do a match reaction. I wasn't able to react to the boxing over the weekend. It's just been a crazy one, guys. It's just been a crazy one. But we're back. So what you guys need to be doing right now is hitting that like button, because basically you know how it goes. You hit the like button, more people get to see the content. If you don't like the content, no one is seeing the content. So please hit the like button for me, because I'm trying to push this out in the YouTube algorithm. Come on, shout out to everyone who supported Bailage Sports up until now. Saying 800 subs, people. 800 subs. Diabolical. I don't even know how I got here. But, 1K is the target. We are trying to get to that 1K subs. So please hit that subscribe button. Right. This was an amazing weekend. I'm not even gonna front. I had a good weekend. Shout out to Arsenal Football Club for doing exactly what they needed to do over the weekend. 3-0 thrashing. 3-0 thrashing. The man got moved to, guys. Yeah? And that's how you finish off a game. You understand what I'm saying? That's how you let the rest of the Premier League know that you are serious. You know what I mean? That you're here to take part. We're here to compete. We ain't no joke, man. There we go. We ain't no joke, man. Sorry, guys. That should not have happened. I do apologize for that. We have to work our way to them things there. You know what I'm saying? Can't just be slapping that onto the screen. That was not intentional, as I had stated. But guys, guys, we got to get through some weekend news first, isn't it? Because United got moved. Look. First of all, yeah, obviously we're here to talk about Arsenal, all right? Guys, I'm not sure if I'm streaming right now. Hey, someone reply in the comments. Can someone, if you are watching, if the stream is working, can someone just put something in the comment, please? Because what the hell is going on? My stream just locked off, and I'm so confused. Who is locked in? If anyone is locked in, please put a message in the chat. I would appreciate it, because I am so confused. What is going on? In fact, because no one's putting a message in the chat, I'll do it myself. I'll do it myself, since people just want to laugh at me. Just want to be laughing at me in the background and that. It's what's actually going on. All right, I can hear myself. I didn't need you guys. All I needed was one person to reply. Man, am I just watching, man? People are just watching me. Subscribe and reply, yeah? Because I don't understand why none of you are communicating. I had to go and look at the stream myself. Just put a message in the chat, people. All I needed was one person to reply. Man, am I just watching, man? Right, okay, we're back online. We're back online. Wow. Shambles. Guys, hit the like button, man. Hit that subscribe button, bro. What's going on? Listen, you guys know this already. What? How long can I keep saying I'm a new creator? How long? How long, guys? Someone give me a period to let me know how long I can use the new creator excuse. Because, yeah, I am a new creator, and, you know, mishaps like this will happen from time to time. You understand, people? They will happen. So I do apologize. This was not meant to. Alright, let's get on with the show though, because I don't know what happened to my stream. Like, what was actually going on? I'm not sure if any of you saw me. I'm not sure if my camera was working. I'm not sure if I was online. All I know is, right, I restarted the whole program. Guys, literally, guys, I restarted the whole program because I was stuck, right? And then, after restarting the program and opening, literally, guys, look, the whole laptop computer was off. Like, no one's understanding. I turned the thing off. Now, why would it tell me I am still online when I turn the laptop back on? Like, I'm so confused, and no one wanted to reply in the chat. Hit the subscribe button if you don't want to reply. You might have been rude. Like, I'm losing my mind. I'm out. Good morning, guys. Oh, afternoon. 1 minute after 12. Good afternoon, people. Good afternoon. Rightio. Now we're gonna get down to beeswax. A little mishap this morning. Little mishap. Nothing to get excited over, guys. Nothing to get excited over. You feel me? No. Why is it always doing this? That's not what I want to be doing. Can't be doing that for the viewers. Rightio. What? 3-0? 3-0. Right. We're gonna look at the scores yesterday, and then obviously we will speak about Arsenal in a short period of time. But before we get into Arsenal information, what's going on with my stuff? Guys, I've been signed out of everything. Okay. I'm gonna chill. I ain't gonna lose my stuff. I ain't gonna lose the marbles online. I ain't gonna lose my marbles online. Because someone explained to me what's going on with my stuff. Big John. She's taking a piss. Right. Kai. People, if you're locked in, subscribe, like, comment. You know the shenanigans. Do it now. You guys have look. You guys that are locked in right now, yeah. You guys have watched me for the last 20 minutes. Has it? How long has the stream been? I don't even know what's going on. I don't even know how long the stream's been on for. All I know is it's not been a smooth stream this morning. It has not been a smooth stream this morning. Right. Obviously, we're going to talk about Big Six. Big Six. What do you call it? Results yesterday, and then we'll touch on the Arsenal news. But in regards to information, who should we start with? Start with Banter Club United. Banter Club United? Is that who we should start with, guys? Right, we're going to start with Banter Club United because they got smushed. Banter Club United got smushed yesterday night by Man City. Oh, wow. Amorim. Listen, guys, I've told you, man, about Amorim. Where are the United fans? United fans in the chat. United fans around the globe. Listen, I've told you, man, about Amorim. Amorim, listen. People said I was joking. Someone put in a comment that, oh, I'm clowning. I'm looking for clout. Bro, I have less than 1,000 subs, bro. What clout am I looking for? I have less than 1,000 subs. What clout could I possibly be looking for? Before the season even started, listen, before I even started YouTube, I've been telling my United friends, I've told all of them, listen, Amorim is going to get you man relegated. And if he doesn't get you relegated, you're not going to get top 10. United are not going to be on the top 10 half of the table. They might stay in between 11 and 15th. Bro, I can bet anything on it. If Amorim is the manager at the end of the season at Manchester United Football Club, listen. Sahul. I can't say your name. My God, I apologize. Sahu, who just put a comment in there. He says, what do you think about Liverpool? I'm not going to comment on Liverpool just now, Sahu. Stay locked in because we're currently on Man United, but I will get into Liverpool news right after. So hit the like button for me. Make sure you subscribe. And come on, man, let's lock in. Oh no, you are probably subscribed because only subscribers can leave a message in the chat. So big up to you, Prayat Sahu. As I was saying, United are going downhill. Like, I don't know what else to tell anyone. Under Amorim, they're getting relegated. Listen, I'll put my own house on it. I'll put my house. I'll put my toe. Listen, bro, I would even put my piece on it. United to get relegated under Amorim. Don't piss me off, bro. Are you crazy? Bro, what sort of performance did that man have yesterday? Some man are even coming online and say, oh, United looked like they were threatening. United looked like they were threatening. What threat, bro? What threat? They still ain't scored a goal. Have United scored a goal? Can someone tell me if United has scored a goal? No, they haven't. Even if they have, it's probably not even worth it. Don't. Big up Steph. Big up Steph. Come on, Amorim isn't the guy, unfortunately. Bro, Amorim is gonna get United relegated. I'm saying it now. I'll put anything on it. I'll put anything on it. Right. Man got a mad thing yesterday. Who did they get smoked by? Because I know Phil Foden scored first in that. Phil Foden. Oh, Haaland got a goal in. Haaland did get a goal in, and who else? Who was the third person? I did watch the highlights, but I need to go and watch it again, because listen, United tears injected this season. Anything and you know what's mad? Guys, it's not even like I hate. Okay, I did used to hate United. We all did. Arsenal fans, you have to have hated United. You have to have hated United. Back in the day anyways. Not anymore. United mean nothing to us. Listen, obviously it's still a big game when we go and face United, you know, bloody blah. But Haaland got a double yesterday. Oh, god damn. Haaland brace. Sorry, I just seen it in the chat. Shout out to Sahu, and I just went to look at it right there. Haaland brace. Oh, joke thing. I didn't even see the goal. I need to see the second goal. Ah, beautiful stuff. Steph says 3-4-3 isn't for them. Bro, 3-4-3 is not a Premier League. It's not a top team. Look, any team above 7, I would say any team above 7 places in the league cannot be playing 3-4-3. This is not a 3-4-3 league. Only one man has come in and done 3-4-3, and what's his name? Conte. And what happened to him after he got sacked? Bro, you can't do 3-4-3 for that long in the Premier League. It's not a Premier League thing. And then, man even watched the press conference yesterday of Amorim. Did I watch the press? No, man saw the soundbite. Amorim saying, oh, he's not going to change his tactics. He's hell-bent on sticking to them tactics. That means United are going down with him, bro. United are... If this guy is manager in December, oh, I'm going to be so happy. Look. I'm like... Obviously, all I care about is Arsenal winning. Guys, all I care about is Arsenal winning. But, you know, when my rival clubs, such as United, Liverpool, you know, the ones that have a bit of history, the top 2, and then, you know, Tottenham, those ones over there. When they lose games, come on, inject it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Look, Arsenal have been banter club for 20 years, bro. 20 years. I don't care what anyone tells me. I need United to go on another 8-year run, because they're currently on 12 years banter era. United is currently on 12 years banter era. Amorim, please stay there for 2 more years so we can have at least 14 years banter era at United. I'm not joking, guys. I'm actually not joking. But that's United for you. They got smoked, man. Amorim's not the guy. Right, Liverpool. Shout out to Pratyush Sahu. Right, man, I had to say the name right. Pratyush Sahu. Shout out to Pratyush Sahu. Jesus Christ. Asked about Liverpool earlier. Says, what do I think about Liverpool? Woo! Liverpool been getting life. Liverpool been getting life over the last couple games. But you know what, right? There's so many ways to look at the Liverpool thing. There's so many different ways to look at the Liverpool thing. And It's only what, 4 games in, people. No one needs to be getting excited over 4 games. Like, we need to relax. And you know, the narrative I've seen outside is, oh, like I said, there's many ways to look at this. Liverpool keep winning games a last minute goal, 1 goal. You know, they can't continue like this. They can't continue like this. That's one narrative, guys. That's one narrative. I don't know why I have 2, but that's one narrative. Liverpool can't keep going on like, oh, we have to, you know, just snatch the game at the end and, you know, we run away with it after just mediocre performance for the whole game. In fact, you can't even say mediocre performance, because I actually watched the Liverpool game and Liverpool played well. It's just Burnley defended really, really, really well. And look, the low block thing, it's difficult. It's difficult, but it's somehow it's only Arteta's problem. Somehow it's only Arteta's problem. These man got life via a penalty. These man got life via some random penalty. The Hannibal, brother. Hannibal, whatever you call him. That United, brother. He is a snake. Ex-United. Listen. He's got to be investigated for match fixing. Hannibal has to be investigated for match fixing. Bro, I'm telling you now. Are you crazy? Hold on. Bro, it's the last minute of the game. Bro, it's the last minute of the game. I don't need to tell you this, bro. You should be a professional. Tell me why my man's hand is like this. Bro, look. My elbow is above my head. Look. It's above my head, bro. Why is man's hand over here? Last minute of the game. Bro, Liverpool would have dropped points. But match fixing. I'm saying it now. No one chat to me, bro. Oh. Alright, let's check some comments out. Steph says he also sold most of their wingers for wing back, so next manager has a big job on his hands. Oh, he's talking about United. Yeah, United, bro. Oh my, hey Steph, shout out to Steph, because you know why that's funny. Look, that's the same thing I was thinking when I was looking at the team. Imagine, yeah, I was looking at the, like, when the team was fielded and them man are playing, I'm looking at the team and I'm thinking, bro, like, what's actually going on here? Mbuemo, Sesko, Ahmad, Dogu, like, I don't know, man. I was just confused. Like, it's just, bro, the wing back thing is crazy. I haven't seen it at United, and seeing it at United must be diabolical for those United legends and all the United fans. But yo, fam, man's got bare wing backs, bro. My man had Ahmad playing wing back. My man had Ahmad playing wing back, bro. Sorry, man got a message, guys. Just got to read the message. Hold on. Right, see. Oh. Yeah, okay. Pratyush Saho says, everyone hated United back in the day if they grew up watching United under Fergie. Yeah, exactly, bro. I did. I hated United. I hated you. Listen, they make my blood boil. I ain't even gonna lie. That's why every loss, any loss that United face, and they've been facing crazy losses over the last year and a half. It's been beautiful. I can't explain it. Prior to who says, must be frustrating as a United fan seeing your manager say his system matters more than the club's results after almost a year. Bro, literally. Shout out to Pratyush Sahu. Yo, that comment is exactly what it is, bro. Price says, I'm a Liverpool fan. I can never get tired of United losing. Love that. Yes, you got it right. No worries. Oh, thanks, mate. He also says we do need some time for some new signings to gel in. Then getting these wins under the bag is good enough. Yeah, no, legit, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Look, like I said, there are many different ways you can look at the Liverpool winning streak at the moment. You know, they have a bunch of players that they need to gel, but even with these players not gelling, they're also winning games. Now, you can also turn that negatively and say, oh, well, they need to be performing better because winning games at the last second or the last minute or, you know, the last 5 seconds and whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to look at it, winning games that late will probably result to losing games sooner or later. So there are many ways to look at it. You know what I'm saying? Like you can say, oh, they're playing with a makeshift right back, but that makeshift right back is looking like a bad man. Like Szoboszlai is looking like a crazy right back right now. I ain't even gonna lie, he's actually performing. I thought, nah, this guy ain't doing it, but over the last 4 games, what I've seen from Szoboszlai, I said, yeah, he's looking like a proper player still. Burnley will be very tough to beat at Turf Moor, coupled with international break. Great to see. Great to get those 3 points. Yeah, no, Liverpool snatched that one. Liverpool snatched that one at the end. The guy hates Liverpool. He comes on in the 21-22 season Anfield game and was trying to foul everyone. The guy hates Liverpool. Well, who hates Liverpool? Is it Foden? He's talking about Foden. I can't remember who I mentioned, but who hates Liverpool? Pratyush. Stefan says Ahmad and Mbeumo are LAM and RAM. Ahmad and Mbeumo are left attacking mid and right attacking mid. Crazy stuff. Crazy, bro. Amarim has United playing like Crystal Palace, bro. He's, you know how Glasner has Eze playing left CAM and whoever the other person was, and then Mateta up front. Crazy work, bro. That is honestly, Amarim is a bum. Amarim is a bum. Steph says Mourinho to save United. Mourinho's not going back, bro. What? Listen, Mourinho will respect himself and will not go back to United after the way they treated him. He ain't doing it. Come on, man. He has to respect himself, bro. He can't do that. I won't rate Mourinho if he goes back to United after the way they treated him. Trust me. Yep, agree. Need to kill off games sooner. Hannibal. Oh yeah, he's the fouler. Hannibal's the fouler. Yeah, bro. He needs to be investigated for match fixing. Facts, bro. Facts, bro. Bro, there's like 30 seconds left of the game. 30 seconds left, bro. And you're putting your hand up like that. Oh my, I can't believe it. Listen, I could not believe what I was watching. When I tell you my heart sunk, bro, my heart sunk. And look, Pratyush, you know why? Because I'm an Arsenal fan. And Arsenal and Liverpool are competing for the league. Maybe Chelsea, maybe Man City as well. But when I saw that Hannibal put his hand up and gave you guys a gift of a penalty to win the game, bro, you know what that guy done? Bro, he watched his team defend for 94 minutes. And in the 95th minute, he said, you know what? Here it is, guys. Here it is. He's a clown. Crystal Palace are better. Yeah, no, Glasner is a better manager. Glasner is a better manager than Amarim. Bro, you know what they need to do right now? If United need to keep with that same system, and they don't want to confuse anyone. They need to sack Amorim and recruit Glasner. Straight up. That sorts out everything. That sorts out all the issues. Because Glasner is certainly a better manager. Bro, certainly a better manager. What, bro? Bro, what is Amorim? Oh my days. What's his philosophy? Honestly, what is the philosophy? I don't know. I bet you he couldn't tell you. Absolutely, Palace are much better than United. Facts. Shout out to the chat, man. The chat is active. This is what we love to see. Big up Steph and big up Prat Yush, man. Must have been painful for the rivals to see that at the death they fully at the death. Must have been painful for the rivals to see that at the death. Fully agreed, but very satisfying for LFC fans. Yeah, I'm sure, bro. Look, if I was an Arsenal fan and someone match fixed on the opposing team and gave my team a penalty in the last minute, oh, listen, bro, I'll be over the moon. But there is no way on earth, as a rival fan, watching match fixing going on in broad daylight, and I'm going to be happy. Nah, mate. Hannibal needs to be looked at. And you know what? The PGL, whatever you want to call them, they're racist, bro. Because they're always looking at Brazilians for these match fixing and stuff. They're always looking at these random guys. Who else is match fixed in the Premier League? Who match fixed for Newcastle? What's his name? Was it Grimares? Who match fixed? Tonali. It was Tonali, innit? Someone match fixed. Tonali's Italian. Alright, cool. They're Italian. And they're looking at Paqueta, innit? They were looking at Paqueta for match fixing. But he didn't match fix. He bust case. So, alright. If you're Brazilian, I'm sorry for generalizing. But they looked at the Brazilians and the Italians for the match fixing. And yeah, man. Crazy stuff. I think Hannibal was part of them. It's not always the Italians, guys. It's not always the Italians. Guys, hit the like button for me. Hit that subscribe button, man. Let's get this sent out in the YouTube algorithm. If you like it, more Arsenal fans, more sports fans who want to be entertained get to see the content. You feel me, people? That's what we love. That's what we love. Guys, like I said, I'm sorry I have not been consistent over the weekend, but life happened, man. Life happened. So I couldn't be here for you guys as much as I wanted to be. You feel me? You feel me? Right. We have big breaking news from the hand of Arsenal that I wanted to show you guys regarding Arsenal Football Club. Oh no, we still have some more fixtures to talk about before I move on to the big breaking news. Guys. Just bear with me. Who else played? Spurs smacked West Ham 3-0. Yo, Spurs look good. I ain't even gonna lie. Man, I watch a bit of the game and then watch the whole game because obviously, like I told you, life was happening. But yo, man, you know what? West Ham are dead. West Ham deserve to be relegated, bro. If West Ham don't go down this season, I don't know how they are doing it. It's like they have some sort of like luck. They have some sort of luck in just not going down. Just a joke thing. Glasner has more trophies than Arteta, and that's painful. Oh, Steph just put a comment in the chat. Steph says Glasner has more trophies than Arteta, and that's painful to say. I mean, look. It is painful to say that Glasner has more trophies than Arteta. But Arteta has managed in a higher caliber of the sports, which is football. You know, they're both managing in the Prem, but what Arteta's done has taken a team like Arsenal, and now we're competing. You know, we're here looking at Champions Leagues. You know, we're actually expecting to win Champions Leagues and, you know, the Premier League. Whereas 6 years ago, that wasn't the case. Bro, if you told me that Arsenal are going to compete for the trophy in 3 years under Mikel Arteta, a guy who has no Premier League experience. Okay, he has Premier League experience as an assistant manager, but no Premier League experience as a manager. I'd have said, fine, I'll take it. So, yeah, man. Hindsight is a good thing, I suppose. Tonali was illegal betting. Yeah, it was the Italians. Sorry, guys. Not the Italians. It was the Italian. Before people start saying I'm generalizing. It was the only Italian in the Premier League, guys. The Italian, not the Italians. Yeah. Right. Pratyus says, I think that was not match fixing. That was related to the betting stuff that they did for certain events with the game, like harmless yellows. Yeah, that counts as match fixing. Well, game fixing, whatever you want to fix, bro. He's fixing getting yellows. Yo, come on, man. You're fixing something. I'm not gonna lie to you though. I wish I knew a footballer. You know what I'm saying? I wish I knew some sort of athlete, because man will be like, listen, bro, who's gonna know? Nah, I'm joking, guys. I do not condemn match fixing. So I'm joking. Oh, too funny. Right. Sheldon Johnson, big up Sheldon Johnson, my guy, always locked in. Match fixing is a major issue in Brazil, though. It's a real thing. No racism, and being Brazilian is not a race. Hey, shout out to Sheldon Johnson, man. This is why I love the viewers, bro. Hey, listen, because of people like Sheldon Johnson, that's why I make sure I tune in all the time, bruv. Don't piss me off. Sheldon's hilarious. Although he was speaking facts right there, that was so funny. Because, yeah, I don't know why I said I'm being racist for calling Brazilians Brazilian. But you get the point. There are black Brazilians, there's white Brazilians, there's Asian Brazilians. Like, you get the point, guys. Saying Brazilian is not racist, so... yeah, thank you, Sheldon. Thank you for making me feel better. I appreciate it. Pratt says, will West Ham get Nuno in for Potter? Woo, that's an interesting take. They could. I don't know if they would, but they probably should. They probably should. Considering how bad West Ham have been under Potter, I think Nuno definitely deserves a new job right now. And the way he was kicked out because of Edu Gaspar, the snake. Listen, Edu Gaspar is not my legend anymore. And you man have heard me say it multiple times. Edu Gaspar is not my legend anymore. That guy, look, in my eyes, his legend status has been stripped. Stripped, bro. Like, bro, stripped naked down to the skin, the bone, the marrow. Man can see the marrow, bro. He ain't a legend. Are you crazy? He's a bum and he's a snake. And he's a crap sporting director. That's what Edu Gaspar is, bro. No one can bring that name to me, fam. Get that guy out of here, fam. What a bum. Anyways, my Edu Gaspar rant is finished for now. Bowen needs to have what? Steph says Bowen needs to leave before he ruins his career. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Look, Bowen. I think Bowen sings different. You know. I think Bowen sing is different. You know You know how West Ham always have like the Mark Nobles, the Mikel Antonio, the I don't know, Bowen. Yeah. Like, I think he's gonna be one of them guys. He's just gonna bake off at West Ham. He's okay being at one of the, I don't know, mid-level clubs in England. And look, I wouldn't say Bowen is ruining his career, because if you look at where Bowen has come from, him going to West Ham and being the man at West Ham is an achievement in its own. And he got into the England team. So, like, look, I feel like people get excited over players who have, like, 1 or 2 season breakouts. You know what I'm saying? Not you, Steph. Not you, Steph. I'm not saying that's what you do, Steph. I'm just saying, I feel like the narrative is always, people get so excited when a guy's performed for a mid-level club. Like, okay, look. What I'm trying to say here is like, okay, if you say, oh, Bowen should leave, right? And let's say Bowen goes to, I don't know, Man City, for instance. Now, Bowen is the man. He's the man at West Ham. And then he's going to move from being the man. In fact, we can even use it as Eze. We can use it as Eze. Maybe. Nah, let's leave it with Bowen and Man City. Bowen is currently the man at West Ham. If he moves to Man City, he's going to be one of the guys. One of many guys. He probably won't even be looked at as, oh, yeah, you're sick. He's just going to be like, oh, yeah, another bench warmer. Another one to warm the bench. Like, and, like, I feel like certain players are okay in certain positions. A player like Bowen, he's a West Ham level player, bro. Like, he doesn't, like, yeah, he bangs out. He has cold and hot spurs, but he's not, he's all right. He's all right at West Ham, man. Let him chill off, bro. Let him chill off. He's getting paid, you know, well at West Ham. Bowen would suit Newcastle. Yeah, a club like Newcastle. Like, look, Bowen is like a player that blows hot and cold here and there. You know what I mean? Like, he can't really go to another team. I wouldn't put Bowen at a team that's competing for the Premier League. That's what I'm saying. I'll put Bowen in a team that's trying to get into top 7 or trying to get into Europe, Conference League, and, you know, thingy, the other league. Like, you get the point. Bowen's not a top player, but he's a good player. That's my point. Paqueta 2. Yeah, Paqueta needs to cut. Paqueta, now that's a player that at West Ham that does not deserve to be at West Ham. He is taking a piss with his life. Bowen, maybe not. What Bowen has done in his career, him settling at West Ham and being a West Ham legend and being married to Danny Dyer's wife and being an East London legend, I'm sure he's going to be happy with that life. But Paqueta, coming from the favelas over in Brazil, coming from the favelas, bro, and you want to come here and settle at West Ham, bro, you better go and buck your boy Bruno Guimaraes in Newcastle, or you better go and find another team. Bro, you see what Paqueta done at the when he scored a goal last week or 2 weeks ago, whenever it was. You guys get the point. He scored a goal earlier this season, and my man did a celebration like, oh, phone call, and he dashed it. Man dashed a phone call, bro. You're in West Ham. You're fighting for your life, bro. Leave. What's man dashing the phone for? But what he needs to be doing is picking up that phone and saying, get me the hell out of here. That was a terrible celebration in my personal opinion. But like, what is this? Anyways, right. Pratyush Sheldon is at him. Pratyush, when you don't know something. Right. Right, looks like guys are having a conversation in the chat. Love that. Steph says Nino come back from Saudi, a great manager. To be honest, Nuno, say Nuno come back being bro, but he was already a good manager, bro. What Nuno done at Wolves wasn't taken lightly. Well, I don't know, innit, but I wouldn't say it was taken lightly. What Nuno done at Wolves with no investment was really good. Like, let's be for real. And then what Nuno has done at Nottingham Forest with, you know, not minimal but investment, has been really good. So yeah, man, Nuno's a top manager still. Nuno's a top manager. Bowen would suit Newcastle. Fact. Bowen was heavily scouted by LFC when he was at Hull. Yeah, there we go. There we go. But now he's a East London legend. He's happy. He's chilling off with Danny Dyer's wife. Danny Dyer's wife? Danny Dyer's daughter. Her name is Danny Dyer, I swear. Oh my days. Anyways, sorry, I don't know why that just came to my head randomly, but you get the point. How Kinder Bueno get a move before Bowen is a joke? No. Kinder Bueno, yeah, Kinder Bueno has performed really well over the last 3 or 4 seasons. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like Kinder Bueno was largely overlooked. Largely. Because Kinder Bueno and Tony were the two that held Brentford up. You know what I'm saying? They made Brentford who they were. Obviously, Thomas Frank and a couple other players here and there. You know, it was a team effort. But in regards to the attacking force and, you know, converting chances and making chances and scoring goals, Kinder Bueno and Tony were the two. But no one gave Kinder Bueno his flowers because everyone was focused on the English boy Tony. Come on, man, it's the media. You know how it goes. I'm sorry, but it's a fact. No one cared about Mbeumo because everyone was looking at Tony as the striker. And obviously the striker, English, scoring goals, talking about he wants to leave, he wants to go to other places, look for opportunities. The media's larping it up. No one's caring about Mbeumo. Nuno is not a top manager. He's a mid-tier, flopped at big clubs. What, Sheldon? You don't think he's a top manager? Nah. Look, right. Maybe you're... Okay, look. You've said he flopped at big clubs. Okay. What big clubs did he flop at? And what Nuno done last year with a team like Nottingham Forest only puts him in the bracket of nearly being a top manager. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, what Nuno has done is shown that he is getting better as a manager over time. He did really well with Wolves. After Wolves, he went to Saudi. Don't know what happened at Saudi. And then he's come back here with Notts and done even better than he did with Wolves. So he's shown that he is able to adapt. He's able to lead a team to Europe, at least. Now, that's a top manager. I don't know. I'm not saying he's like one of the best in the world. I'm not saying he's better than Arteta or Glasner, you know, or certain other guys. But he flopped at Tottenham is not a big club, bro. Tottenham is not a big club. Listen, Tottenham is not a big club. Don't piss me off. Listen, Tottenham just have a big stadium. Tottenham are not a big club. Bro, that's disrespectful. You man can't be doing that. Can't be doing that. You can't call Tottenham a big club. That is disrespectful to Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, and United. That is so disrespectful. Jesus Christ. Listen, I can't wait to get onto... Guys, I can't wait to get onto a show with a Tottenham fan. Because the way they have them online, yeah, all the Tottenham fans, when I'm seeing them on their own YouTube channels talking whatever they're talking about, and I'm looking at them, I'm thinking, these men are deluded, bro. These men are delusional. It's like they all sit at home and smoke crack. Yeah, Tottenham fans. What? Anyways, sorry, I have to go on my little rampage for Tottenham fans. Baylor, since when have you been supporting Arsenal? I've been following LFC since 2010. Pratyush, I've been following Arsenal since the day I was born. So, a very long time. Yeah, a very long time, unfortunately. Never supported anyone else. Never looked at anyone else. You know, I've been loyal since the day that was the day. Now I'm saying, Arsenal fan for life. And yeah, man. Well, the reason why I supported Arsenal my whole life is because my dad was an Arsenal fan. So, Arsenal household. So, kind of passed down. You get it. You know what I'm saying? So, not like, oh, my days, this is the team I choose, so I love Arsenal. No. It was quite practically chosen for me. But at the same time, I also had my own choice. You know what I mean? I chose to support Arsenal. And yeah, man. There we go. There we go. Nah, love the engagement, man. Love that. Love the chat today. Love the chat today. Now, who else played? I think there was one more. One more, and then we can talk about Arsenal Football Club, because we were excellent yesterday. Oh, we were absolutely excellent. And it's Chelsea-Brentford. You know what? Man's just going to be brief, man. Man didn't even care about the Chelsea-Brentford game. Look, Chelsea-Brentford, man, I don't know how. You know what? Look, I've already said I feel like Chelsea are going to compete this year. I've said it already. You man, check my predictions, all of that shenanigans. I feel Chelsea are going to be a top team this year. And Chelsea are going to be, you know, a team to fear. I don't think they're crap. I'm not gonna lie. Pratty says, great to know that not much football around me. Come to know about Premier League in 2010, and Gerrard was the reason I support LFC. Yeah, big up the legend. Big up the legend, Gerrard, man. He was my favorite midfielder. You know, in the Gerrard versus Lampard era. Obviously you had to pick one, and Gerrard was my favorite. So yeah, big up Gerrard, man. That you definitely supported him at the right time. It's mad saying it, but Rackham. wait, what? Sheldon Johnson. Let me read your comment. I know you're referring to Tottenham hot crap. Yeah. Crapspur. Rackham Crapspur. Right. It's mad saying it, but Rackham Crapspur is a big club. No, bro. They are not a big... Listen, bro. This is why I need to... Bro, when I get onto a show with a Tottenham fan, I will explain to you why they are not a big club. They're a marketing club, bro. They're a club that you can go and go-kart in the stadium. They're a club that they're constantly using the stadium for concerts. They're a club that don't want to win, bro. Obviously, oh yeah, they won the Europa League last year. Ange Postecoglou, blah, 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 blah. Bro, look what happened after they won a trophy. They sacked Daniel Levy. Was Daniel Levy the problem? Look, Tottenham are crap. And Tottenham are not a big club. Like, I don't understand. Look. Oh, my days. Stefan says they only started get recognition internationally because of Son. Now, facts. Son was definitely one of the reasons. What do you call it? These man, Tottenham. Right. You wanted to know what big clubs are, right? You wanted to know what big clubs are, because I'm going to tell you what a big club is. Because I can't believe this. This is Nah, man, this is not allowed. There is no way on earth Tottenham can be classed as a big club, bro. Look, and I'm going to stats. Yeah, I'm going to stats. Yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy, but I'm gonna go through with stats, right? Yeah, and you know what? Do you know what? Do you know why Tottenham's not even a big club, bro? I'm gonna tell you now, because I'm sorry, man has to. Man, I can't. You can't do this. You can't agree with Tottenham being a big club. Look, all right, look. 51 clubs have competed in the Premier League since its inception in 1992. 49 from England and 2 from Wales. 7 have won the title. Guys, should we go down the numbers again? 49 clubs from England and Wales. Only 7 have won the title. Now, if we're just looking at the Premier League, we're not looking at all trophies, yeah? We're looking at since 1992. 1992, people. Manchester United, 13 titles. Manchester City, 8 titles. Oh, that is disgusting. The man cheats. Chelsea, 5 titles. Cheats. And then Arsenal, 3 titles. Liverpool, 2 titles. And Liverpool only just got their second last year, by the way. Last year. Liverpool only just got their second title last year, people. Don't get it twisted. Blackburn Rovers, 1 title, and Leicester City, 1 title. Where's Tottenham, bro? Where is Tottenham? Where is Tottenham? They don't have a title to their name. It's been 30, how many years? What is it? 1992. 33 years. Pratyush says, great stream from Bay Ledge. Have to go now. Looking forward to your next live stream. Hey, thanks Pratyush, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. I shall be back locked in. Thank you for tuning in. And I shall see you soon, Pratyush. Shall see you soon. I said soon. I shall see you soon. Right. Let's get to the Arsenal. Let's get to Arsenal news. I rambled on about Tottenham not being a big club because that triggered me. You know what? I easily do get triggered, guys. I'm sorry. I know. I tend to probably start shouting a lot when it comes to Arsenal. But hey, don't say silly stuff like that, man. Right. This big breaking news, guys. Big breaking news. Finally, we can say one news before we go into the details of Arsenal yesterday. As we can see, reported by your boy, Hand of Arsenal, he states, AFC, William Saliba expected to make a return to first team training this upcoming week. The French centre-back was afforded an extra couple of recovery days when asked on Friday, with Arsenal comfortably able to do this with Maresca performing as he is. So, apparently, or not apparently, I did see it in multiple places that Saliba could have possibly played the game against Nottingham Forest. However, they decided not to play him. Hold on. Let me go back to the comments. Sorry. I got to shout out Sheldon Johnson. Sheldon says, using titles to judge clubs is wild. Bro, Sheldon, what do you want to judge the clubs by? Hold on, wait. Sheldon. Hold on, Sheldon. Sheldon, you're going to make me lose a marble, bro. What do you want to judge the clubs by? If it's not trophies, are you going to tell me it's because of Tottenham Stadium? Are you going to tell me it's because Beyonce and Meg Thee Stallion are twerking in Tottenham Hotspur Stadium? Is that why? they're a bigger club, huh? That's what you're gonna tell me. Is because I can go-kart in the Tottenham Stadium? Is it because I can play NFL football at the Tottenham Stadium? They're a bigger club, or they're a big club, bro. What if I'm not? If it's not, and I only went by Premier League titles. I didn't even go by the history of football, bro. I didn't go by your entire history. Arsenal. Do you know why Arsenal's the top club? Look, I can say one thing as to why Arsenal is a top club. I can say one. In fact, and I can prove it. Right. Okay. So you wanted me to prove. No, you didn't even want me to. You didn't even want me to, but I'm gonna prove it to you. Hold on. No, wait, hold on. And right, here we go. Where is it? Look, I'm sorry, I'm looking for some piece of information that, and there's no way. I can't do. There is no way on earth. Look. Okay. Find it. Ooh. You know what? I might have been proven wrong by the fact that I was searching for crazy stuff. Oh, well, that's annoying, guys. Okay, right. I was looking up teams that have never been relegated from. No. Nah, what? Tottenham have never been relegated from the Premier League. Nah, man's gonna search English football ever. Since the inception of football, I'm gonna search how many times Tottenham have been relegated, bro. Right, so Tottenham have been relegated. Pussios. There we go. Right, that's all I wanted to know. You know what? I'm happy now, guys. I'm happy now. You know what? I might have to chill. Unfortunately, and that's sad because I didn't want to chill. I did not want to chill. I wanted to carry on grilling Tottenham, but it looks like. So, all right, Sheldon. I'm sorry, Sheldon. I apologize. Oh, crazy stuff. All right, people. Let's get back to the stream. Nah, what? These dead guys, man. Dead. They have been relegated, so it doesn't really matter. Arsenal's never been relegated from the sport of football. The sport. Listen, since Arsenal have started kicking football, yeah, since football was invented in this country, Arsenal has never been relegated, guys. Never. But do you know who's been relegated? Tottenham Hotspur, Tottenham Crapspur. They've been relegated, yeah, in 1976. Well, it's not part of my history, so. There we go. Right. Arsenal smashed Nottingham Forest 3-0, people. Whoa. Listen, yesterday's game was beautiful. Beautiful. This is what's this? Really, Nick? 3 points, 3-0 in the bag, and we know who the bad man of the match was. The bad man of the match, Zubi Doo. Oh, I need to play my Zubi Doo. Where's Zubi Doo video? I'm gonna play the Zubi Doo video. Oh my days. Zubi Doo, where are you? No, I can't find my Zubi Doo video. Nah, I'll find a Zubi Doo video for you guys. Listen, Zubi Doo deserves the flowers right now. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Zubi Doo rocket. Volley. That volley was sublime. That volley was sublime. Guys, it was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful watching that game yesterday. You know, apparently Arsenal are, you know, not good enough to win the league, because no, it's not even that Arsenal are not good enough to win the league. Arsenal have to win the league. That's the narrative, right, guys? Arsenal have to win the league. But then again, we also have teams like Newcastle who are there, and what do you call it? Newcastle. We also have teams like Liverpool who are there with, you know, 130 million euros spent on Wirtz, 140 million euros spent on what's his name? Isak. Apparently, not even apparently, but the narrative around is Isak is better than Gyökeres. Obviously, the Swedish brothers gonna have to battle it out and prove who the best is over the summer. You know what I'm saying, people? Which is crazy to say, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Sorry, I need to find the Zubi Doo video, bro. Zubi Doo, yeah. What? I'm sorry. Why didn't I even have this video ready? Oh, guys, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. But Zubi Doo deserves these flowers, because, you know, because look, when Zubi Doo started, right? People were telling him, oh, he's already got the welcome to the Premier League. He's already got the welcome to the Premier League. Bro, it was the first game, bro. In fact, he even performed well in the first game. It was the second game that he didn't really perform, you know, to his standard, or to the standard he's shown us. But what we know is Zubi Doo is a baller of extreme quality. And you know when they talk about IQ, you know when they talk about people who know what they're doing, smart guys on the field. I was watching Zubi Doo yesterday, and like, as a midfielder, right, there's so many things that can happen, you know, when you lose the ball, if you make the wrong pass, the wrong decision. Like, you have to be really critical in making the right play. You understand what I'm saying? Especially, there we go, we found our Zubi Doo video. Zubi Doo, I told you guys. Zubi Doo is locked in. I'm locking into Zubi Doo, bruv. Oh no. Right. There we go. Zubi Doo. I'm sorry, guys. I took so long to find this video, but we have to Zubi Doo it. Right. Zubi Doo. Where are you?
Zooby Zooby Doo, where are you? We got some work to do now. Zooby Zooby Doo, where are you? We need some help from you now. You know what I mean? Liverpool fans are at it already.
No.
Oh, Raggy. Zooby Zooby Doo, where are you? We got some work to do now. Zooby Zooby Doo, where are you? We need some help from you now. You know what I mean? Liverpool fans are at it already. Oh, Raggy.
Oh! One more time for the culture, guys. One more time for the culture.
Zooby Zooby Doo, where are you? We got some work to do now. Zooby Zooby Doo, where are you? We need some help from you now. You know what I mean? Liverpool fans are at it already. Oh, Raggy. Zooby Zooby Doo, where...
Hold on, How did he even do the... How did he do the Scooby-Doo voice? That's what I want to know. How did he actually do that voice? That was crazy. Like, that was crazy. But, shout out to Zooby Zooby Doo. We love Zooby Zooby Doo. And, yeah, man. Outstanding performance from him. Those 2 goals were absolute quality, in my personal opinion. The first goal was just sublime. Sublime. The way he took that and just slapped it, and then the bend on the ball, because it was going straight, and then it just did that. It was like, phew, like, yo, what a baller. And then, like I was saying, guys, in regards to Zooby Zooby Doo's IQ, the guy knows the right passes to make. He knows when to make the pass. He knows how to position his body in the right way to make the pass. Or he's even going to feint you before he makes the pass. Like, bro, the IQ that I saw from Zooby was crazy. Was absolutely crazy. Like, especially when he was surrounded. When he was surrounded, he always made the right decision. And look, that's rare. You can't find people making the right decision all the time. Do you know? And the only other person I've seen do that is Bukayo Saka. We're doing madness. Calafiori at right back, Timber at left centre back. I would like to hold on to what's going on here? Yeah. I mean, look, I don't have an issue with Calafiori. Wait, what? Did you say Calafiori at right back? What the hell? I didn't see that. Was I watching something else? What the hell? Sheldon. No, hey, Sheldon. Nah, what the hell, bro? I didn't clock Calafiori at right back and Timber at left centre back. That makes no sense. It was Mascara, Gabriel, Timber was right back and Calafiori was left back. So that's what I was going to say to you. I was going to say it makes sense that Calafiori is playing left back. But, yeah, I didn't clock that yesterday. I don't know how that was the case. But either way, the point I'm trying to make here is outstanding performance from Zubimendi. He bossed that midfield. Say nothing, bro. Sheldon Johnson, I shall definitely rewatch the game. Yeah, he definitely bossed that midfield. Now, moving on to the likes of the defenders, Calafiori. Calafiori, in my personal opinion, had an okay game. He had an okay game. I mean, Calafiori is very good going up front. That no one can deny. And also, when it comes to defending, he's okay at defending. He's not like, oh, this guy is scary. If I come up against Calafiori, oh, my days, what's going to happen here? You know, I don't get that feeling from anyone when they're facing Calafiori. Like, Calafiori got beat a couple times yesterday. And I'm not saying, you know, defenders can't get beat. But come on, bro. Like the way he got beat and the way the attacker on that left wing or wherever it was attacking Calafiori and got past him a couple times. I wasn't happy with it. Like, it should be more, it should be a lot less than often. You get what I'm saying? And it's not like Calafiori gets beat a lot. But people were also arguing the other day against Mohamed Salah, saying Mohamed Salah put him in a spliff. And it's like, bro, I need my defender to be able to match up against anyone. Look, I'm happy that Calafiori can go up front. I'm happy that he has the IQ to, you know, play CAM sometimes. But he gave us a goal. Yeah, no, bro, I'm not, look, Sheldon, I'm not getting onto Calafiori. I'm not getting onto Calafiori. He had a good performance. But in regards to defending, what I saw from Calafiori yesterday was just a little bit below par. He's really good going up front, and I'm going to give him his props when it comes to going up front, when it comes to linking up play, when it comes to, you know, going into midfield, doing all of that stuff. But the way he did get beat a couple times yesterday, I didn't like it. I didn't like it. Now, if you compare Calafiori's performance to Timber's performance in defense, I'm not talking about going up front, guys. I'm talking about in defense. Timber's performance in defense yesterday was crazy. Yesterday, the day before against Nottingham Forest was crazy. Like, Timber's performance, like, Timber instills such confidence in me as, you know, a watcher. Like, oh, if you're up against Timber, you're probably going to lose the ball. Or even if you get past him, he's probably going to get you back by, I don't know, slide tackling the ball from your feet or something. Calafiori, on the other hand, I don't have that same confidence as I do or have from Timber, which Timber has shown this, you know, over the last few games. Like, what Timber has shown in comparison to Calafiori is that, yo, Timber's a proper baller. Like, Timber is the best right back in the league, in my opinion. Go and argue with whoever you want to argue with. Go and argue with your nan. Timber is the best right back in the Prem. Better than Reece James, better than Frimpong, better than Szoboszlai, better than Gusto. Like, bro, every team Timber gets into as the starting right back. I don't care. What that guy has shown is that, yo, he's a baller. And look, certain people like Timber, like, look, I watched, if you guys were locked in with me over the summer, I watched a clip, an interview where Timber was not complaining, but he was stating that Arteta had Timber playing under injury last year. You know, last year when Timber had to come up against, when Arsenal were facing PSG in the Champions League, like, Arteta basically forced Timber to play because we didn't have any replacements. We didn't have anyone to cover Timber in that position. Like, he played the game without training. A player like Timber playing the game without training. And you know what's crazy? I remember watching that game and I was looking at Timber, and I'm looking at Timber like, what's wrong with Timber, bro? Only for man to come out a couple months later and tell us, yeah, Arteta had me playing with an injury. Like, man didn't even train. Man just put man on the pitch. Like, that's diabolical. But my man played a whole season last year with no backup, and he only came back from an injury for a year out. Like, players like that, you have to give respect. I know Calafiori also was injured and he come back, but right after his injury, he was injury prone, and you know, he just, it's been more, I would say, it's been hot and cold. It's been hot and cold with Calafiori. Let's just put it that way. I mean, the reason why we can say it's been hot and cold has been Calafiori is because, yeah, when he was fit last year, who was starting? Miles Lewis-Skelly. So, like, guys, you have to be for real sometimes. You know what I mean? Let's just take everything into consideration. And that is what I like to do on this channel. Yes, people. What else do we wanted to go on the who else? Gyökeres. Oh no, Maresca. Let's chat about Maresca. We'll stick with the defense at the moment. We chat about Maresca, and with Maresca, guys, look, I know someone, who was it? It was BBK Sport. Shout out to BBK Sport. He basically called me, he didn't really call me out, but he did say that my analysis on Mascara, my analysis on Mascara was quite harsh, because now the reason why my analysis was really harsh on Mascara is because from the first couple games I saw of Mascara, Jesus Christ, of Mascara, it didn't instill any confidence in me. And not that he's a bad defender, but that he could be very sloppy and very erratic. But as a defender, he looked up to standard. You get what I'm saying, people? Now, in regards to the game yesterday, what I watched and the way he handled Chris Wood, you could almost pause for that one. That's crazy. That is crazy. But anyways, the way Mascara dealt with Chris Wood in defense and, you know, nullified the attack, should I say, was very impressive. Was actually very impressive. I have to admit. Now, reason why I would say is very impressive, because according to me, his first touch is first of all diabolical. Absolutely diabolical. That first touch is scary. If he touches the ball from far, like it's coming down in the air, and he touches the ball, that ball is running away from him. So yeah, man's got to be careful of how you judge certain players. But with him, his touch is scary. As a one-on-one defender, he's a really good defender. He is a really, really good defender. His timing looks to be correct. His speed is there. Now, all he has to do is improve his touch and his passing and his composure. But apart from those three things, which all come in line: touch, passing, composure. Literally, it's all the same thing basically. If you're more composed, you're able to pass the ball. I didn't watch that game. I didn't notice how he dealt with Chris Wood. Shout out to Sheldon Johnson, man. Yeah, nah, he dealt with him. He handled him really well. He got almost pause for that one. Almost a pause. Chris needs to change his name, bro. He needs to change his name and put like an asterisk in there or something. It got to be like Chris, I don't know, G Wood or something. I don't know, man. Put something in there, bro. Hey, Chris Wood is crazy. That's not even crazy. That's the brother's name. No, you know who's crazy? Who's seen the basketballer? His name is Grady Dick. Is it Grady? Grady? Or Greedy? Bro, I don't know what it is, but his name is G Dick. And it's bloody hilarious. But I'm sure it's Grady Dick. Flipping hilarious. Bro, look, you have to start changing your name sooner or later. If you're called Dick as your last name, bro, forget about my history. I'm changing that. Listen, I'm changing that name, bro. No one is paying me. No one's paying me to roll around with the name Dick, bro. Now, Wood you can get away with because it's more of a slang. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's more slangy. It's not necessarily like in the dictionary. Oh, Wood means dick. You know what I'm saying? But yo, Grady Dick is a crazy name. Now, Gabby, Big Gabby. He had an outstanding performance as well. He did everything he does as per usual, leading the back line, doing exactly what he needs to do, being the boss. Yeah, got to respect Gabby's performance. If I'm being honest, I think he did really, really well. Midfield. Let's move on to the midfield. Moreno also did really well. Moreno did do really well. Now, how he started the game with Odegaard, Zubimendi, and Moreno in midfield, I was okay with. Sometimes Declan Rice might need a rest. Finally, you know, he doesn't have to play every single game and every single minute. So him rotating the players right there shows that, yeah, there is room for other players in the team. He's shown that somehow, by the grace of God, he will not burn out all these players. And I'm not going to lie, this is what we've been screaming for ages. So, yeah, I'm happy that Moreno did start. And he didn't start in Odegaard's position. And Odegaard started instead. So, yeah, shout out to that one. And when Ethan Nwaneri came on, Ethan Nwaneri, when he came on to... Sorry guys, I'm so slumped. When he came on to replace Odegaard, he performed really well. He showed that he can lead the team in that position. He showed IQ, and sometimes that's all you need to show. Now, he weren't great, but he did have a really good performance. So, big up Ethan Nwaneri. You got to give the flowers where the flowers are, you know what I'm saying? Now, to the attack. And this is where it gets juicy, because the attack force yesterday was nothing short of outstanding. This is 3 players who have never played together before. I'm talking about Eze on the left wing, Gyökeres as the striker, and Madueke as the right winger. Let's start off with Madueke. Madueke had an outstanding game. Outstanding. And I know you guys have watched me. I know you guys have been watching. And I've said it over and over again. Madueke is not a bad signing. I said it multiple times. I've said it on my channel. Madueke is not a bad signing. Madueke showed why he's actually a better attacker than Martinelli. Madueke showed us that, yes, Saka's out, but I could still be a threat for you guys on the right wing. I can run at guys, get them off balance, cross the ball in, look up, dribble. I have the hunger. And that is what we have always wanted to see as Arsenal fans from our wingers. So now that Saka's out, we have an adequate replacement. I'm happy. I'm absolutely happy. And even makes it better. A guy like Madueke coming on, I don't know, 60th minute, 70th minute, when all those legs are tired, and he just start running at you. When Saka's finished you, man. Come on, man. This what? Solid signing, Madueke. Solid signing, Madueke. I don't care what anyone says. Now, the reason why the fan base had an outrage is because we assumed Arsenal were doing exactly what they usually do, signing deadwood players and never signing the right players. But they eventually signed the right players. So I have no agenda, no issues, nothing whatsoever with Noni Madueke and the signing of Noni Madueke. Now, moving on to Eberechi Eze. Eze had an outstanding performance as well. He got the assist for Victor Gyökeres. Now, the assist he got was a one-touch pass for Victor Gyökeres. It was just sublime. Just sublime play. Now, that's what you want to see from your attackers. We're not dilly-dallying on the decision. I'm making that choice right now, and we're doing it right now. Comment from Stefan says, Madueke only got slander because Arsenal fans, we had pissed off our last few transfer windows and we needed a striker. Yeah, no, agreed. Precisely. You are right, bro. That was the only reason why Madueke outrage was so loud and, you know, so visible. Arsenal fans didn't want a Madueke first. You know, we didn't want a Norgard first. You know what I'm saying? It's like we thought the club were doing exactly what they usually do over the last few years. On top of that, they didn't sign a striker in January, or for like they didn't sign anyone in January. So, you know, we were used to being disappointed. Now, all I feel was it was just triggered. The fan base was triggered. So that's what it was. As I was saying, Eze, that one touch pass, that one touch assist from Eze was just beautiful. And you think, listen, do you think if Calafiori gave Martinelli that same ball, Martinelli's given a one touch pass to Gyökeres? Bro, Martinelli is running back to David Raya. Yeah, bro, he will get the ball and he will run past Calafiori and run all the way back to David Raya. That's what Martinelli's good for, bro. Scum. But anyways, that's not what we want today, guys. We're praising our players. Gyökeres, the main man himself, the one who scored the well-deserved goal, you know. And I think Gyökeres deserves something every time he gets on that pitch, because he was even close to scoring another goal, and it would have been a banger. It would have been a banger, assisted by Noni Madueke. It would have been an absolute banger, but it wasn't his day. And you've seen the way he strikes the ball is scary. So big shout out to the Arsenal boys and winning yesterday, or just a few days ago. I feel like Nottingham Forest got exactly what they deserve. I feel like they were no threat throughout the entire game. I feel like the outrage from Arsenal fans in regards to performances from Arsenal Football Club needs to be a bit more chill. Now, I agree that, yeah, first game against United, we didn't play well, but we won the game. The second game against Leeds, we smacked them. And then the third game against Liverpool, obviously we would have loved to win, but Liverpool won that game via a wonder goal, a wonder strike, a wonderful free kick. It wasn't because they actually beat the team, you know, on the field of play. All they did was score a brilliant free kick, an exceptional one at that. So we have to relax on the Arsenal team. At the same time, we have to apply the pressure when the pressure is needed. Guys, this has been an amazing stream. I know it has been a while. Oh, wow, almost a 2-hour stream. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Yeah. I will be back tomorrow, probably later tonight as well, if possible. And I shall see you guys as soon as possible. Thank you to everyone who's tuned in. Big up Sheldon Johnson. Big on Stefan Bayula. And big up everyone in the chat. That's it, people. Peace out. Thank you to everyone who joined today. Shall see you, man, soon. Bye-bye.